What are you selling? I need to know. I need to know. What are you selling? We're going to get started here just in a few seconds. But first, I want to reach out and say hi to not only the people in the chat, but the inner circle members. They got an IC next to their name. And then also my super chatters, which I see James Saunders. Man, I love you, brother. You are just amazing. The orphans are going to love it. They're going to love it. They're going to love it. So hi, Kai. Hi, Bill. Hi, Arthur, Mary, Jody, Craig, Sandy, Melody, Jerome, Eric, Dustin, uh, Craig, Jerome, Karen, Deborah, Scott, John, the Reacher. Nice to have you on here, Scott Kloster. And we're over our time. Let's get going. Hello, everybody. My name is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. My title for this video is, what are you selling? What are you selling? Now, the first thing I'm going to say to you guys is what I sell is a dream. I sell a dream. So years ago, I get hurt on the job, right? And I'm on workman's comp making $900 a month. And I used to make around 3,000, so this is 36 years ago. And a 3,000 a month take home, right? And all of a sudden, I'm losing everything. I'm losing, things I had payments on. It's funny, you don't pay payments for 90 days and they take everything you have. So it's like, listen, if you're not going to pay for the cars, give it back to me. If it's not paying, for your toolbox, give it back. If you're not going to pay for your motorcycle, give it back. And so the very first thing that I did is, when it kept getting worse and worse, and all of a sudden, I don't have electricity. I'm behind on my bills. I took the only used car that I had totally paid for and got a loan from the pawn shop. And, because of my I wasn't very good mentally, being without, income. I started, getting situations where they were telling me pay or quit notice. And I started borrowing money from everyone that would borrow me money until I couldn't anymore. And things got so bad for me that, not only do I not have electricity, but have a repo man following me around, trying to take my car. I got to hide my car from the repo man. But the other thing is, because I didn't feel like a man, I lost my identity as a person that could bring home the bacon, right? And so I made decisions that I didn't want to make. I was a single father. And so I asked his mother if she would take care of him a while till I got back on my feet. She wasn't very happy about that either. And she had abandoned us when he was 18 months old. And then I said to my girlfriend, that's now my wife, or wife for 40 plus years. I told my girlfriend at the time, who lived out in California. She's from Billings, Montana, where we live now. And I just told her, I said, listen, I'm not worthy of you. You need to just go home. And so I'm in a really, 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 really bad spot, right? Mentally, spiritually, every way. And I start reaching out, right, and asking for help. And some people call that prayer. I was begging, God, please, please, please help me. And at that time, all I wanted was an opportunity. All I wanted was a sign and a signal to which direction to go with my life. And so, some people say, I just need money. No, I needed a direction. I needed something that could fulfill my life. I wanted things that would make me happy, things where I was feel like I was contributing to others, but, I was looking. And so to think that Sean Hennigan, I write about the story in my book, How Is That Working? My other book, they're both on Amazon. but you can go to roberthollis.com/free, and you can get the book for free, roberthollis.com/free. And so my story's in there. So this guy, Sean Hennigan is his name, he reached out to me and said, "Hey, Bobby, how you doing?" I lied to him, said I was doing great. Great, I'm doing great. He said, "Hey, listen, I met this guy and he showed me his income and he made $62,000 for the month. Seeing the check attached to the stub. And he's looking for people that he can train, no experience necessary, because he's looking for people that are hungry, and they help him expand the company." My response was the right person at the right time. So I always tell people, say as little as possible to as many people as you can, as fast as you can. You hear how short what he said to me? See, because he doesn't know this. You might not know this. But this industry, this business model was an answer to my prayers. I simply asked for help, and this is what he gave me. And so when I met someone that told me the little things that I needed to do, get excited, connect with people. Back then, what I gave them was my smile, my enthusiasm, my excitement. And by doing that, giving them, I guess, just being high energy, I then would ask them if they could do me a huge personal favor. I'd really appreciate it. And I'd ask them who they knew. And do you guys realize at that time in my life, all I'm still looking for 36 years later, is people that want a different life, people that want to own their life, people that are hungry, maybe people that have screamed out or yelled out, or maybe even prayed, please, there's got to be more life to this. There's got to be more to this than what I'm experiencing right now. Are you kidding me? Why is it that other people have nicer things and live in safer areas and travel and give to charity? Why do other people get to experience this and I don't? And right away, I had a lot of stinking thinking. I believed that I would work for someone my entire life because I'm dyslexic. I'm not the smartest, tool, sharpest tool in the shed. That I'm introverted. I was an auto mechanic. I worked on cars, so I'm introverted. I'm not a social butterfly. I've never sold anything in my flipping life. You know what I mean? It was like, hey, so this is who I am, and what I say about me is true. What I think about myself is true. So I meet somebody that says, "That's not true." And I'm like, "What?" He goes, "The stuff that you believe is not true." And he goes, "Robert, where does money come from?" Banks, banks. I don't know. And he goes, "Robert, money comes from people. You don't see dogs with a wallet. So you need to find people that are consistently looking for the best things in life. You got to find people that are not okay with the way their life is going." And so to get prepared for this video, I took the time to go on Google, and I also went on Chat GPT. And think about this: when you ask people, "What are you selling?" they might name a product. They might name, I don't know, they might name a lot of things. But this is what I market: dreams. Because my wife and I, Terry, when we moved in together to California, we didn't live in a good area. Oh my God. Well, I would tell people where I live, and I'd say Sherman Oaks, and they go, "Where?" Have you ever? Some of you know people. Maybe some of you are more blessed than I was. But when people say, "Where do you live?" and you say, I live in, Sherman Oaks," and they're going, "Where?" And I said, "Van Nuys," and they're like, "Okay, Van Nuys and where?" "Van Nuys and Sepulveda." Whoa, whoa, hey, whoa, hang on. So some of you don't know, like, Watts, Inglewood. You hear about these places. And it's like, listen, Terry and I are in a studio apartment. A studio apartment. And Terry and I living together just wanted a couple of dreams. Just a couple. It would be nice to live in a safer area. My wife and I will never ever forget this. New Year's Eve, and we're going, fireworks or whatever. We couldn't afford to do anything or go anywhere. And then all of a sudden on New Year's, when it hit midnight, I could hear all these machine guns, Uzis. I'm going, people are shooting their guns in the air. And I'm going like, these people don't have fireworks. These people are using ammunition, shooting in the sky. And I'm going like, bullets come down. They go up and they come down. And I'm like, this is insane. So my dreams weren't big. My dreams were, wow, I'd like to have a really safer, I'd like to live in a safer area. And eventually maybe have just a little bigger place where you're not sitting on the end of your bed to watch TV. Your TV stand is, cut 2x6s sitting on bricks. The only vehicle I had was a motorcycle, a used motorcycle, and my wife Terry had this Honda, a used Honda Civic. You know what I mean? And the paint had been oxidized. That's where Terry and I came from. When we went to dates, the only thing that we did was there was no helmet law. So Terry and I would get on my motorcycle. Why? Because it had better gas mileage, than her Honda Civic. And we'd drive down, to Penga Canyon Drive all the way to the ocean. And that was our date. We didn't go out to eat. So all we wanted, Terry just barely graduated from high school. Me, I'm an auto mechanic, and we're just dreaming. All we're doing is dreaming of what it would be like to have a better life. And so when I found this business, I seen other people have more in their life. So what do I market? All I do is I keep showing the plan, drawing the circles, drawing the circles, drawing the circles, looking for other people that are hungry, looking for other people that go, if you can show me how to do this. So what do I sell? I sell happiness. I sell purpose. I sell meaning. I sell passion for people that are looking for a calling in their life. I'm telling you, if you don't know what your purpose and your passion and your calling is, let me tell you what it is. Helping other people live their dreams. Help other people live their dreams. And the little ones, like I'd like a reliable car. You know what I mean? I'd like to share with someone that they didn't have to hide their motorcycle. I had to take my motorcycle and put it in an elevator, move the handlebars and the mirrors, and bring it up an elevator and pull it into my apartment, our studio apartment, because people were stealing it. People were stealing other people's vehicles. So I got to hide my bike so I can go back and forth to being a mechanic every day. So it's like, the dreams are like, man, everybody wants to have love in their life. Everyone wants connection. What about freedom? What about a movement? What if you could be a part of a movement that actually makes an impact and changes other people's lives? Huh? So I feel like I found the treasure. I have a treasure map on how to have people live their dreams. And in that is, residual income and leverage. So it's compounding. Albert Einstein said it the best. The eighth wonder of the world is compounding. So the people that I helped this month and get them money, get them deposits into their accounts, people that I help get an additional payday, they get addicted to that. And so the people that I show this month how to do it, the ones that stay engaged, the ones that keep dreaming, the ones that don't fall into excuses from people that are dream stillers. Do you know I've been doing this for 36 years? I've been doing this all over the world. And the excuses are exactly the same everywhere. The faces are just different. Well, I don't know anybody and I'm not a salesperson. I don't have self-confidence. I don't listen. If you don't know how to dream, you got to learn how to dream. And again, helping other people live their dreams should be your calling. The way to greatness is the service of many. And so I wrote a list here. Fulfillment. If you read up the word fulfillment, happiness, having lifestyle. How would you guys like to give people memories, or you yourself have memories that take your breath away? I could list for you in the last 36 years things that not only people dream about, but it's almost impossible for them to ever achieve. Like standing in the winner's circle of the Michigan 500, because you had something to do with that driver and that team winning that race. You end up on ABC, Wild World of Sports, and your friends are watching you and your family's watching you and they're paging you. Oh my God, is that you? Is that you? Yeah, that's me. And just vision after vision after vision, and vision inspires success in others now. And it's like each and every day, I'm living this dream. And I won't stop dreaming. Some of the other things everyone on here, whether you believe you deserve this or not, I believe that my creator, whatever you want to call him, created people to create things for me to have that experience. So when you see people experiencing this stuff all over the world, you deserve. God's not a discerner of persons. You deserve to experience those experiences. Not the excuse, well, I can't afford to. I don't want to travel. I don't like traveling. Well, how about making these experiences and memories that take breaths away? Why don't you do that for the people that you love? See, I can take your excuses away because everyone's got them. Well, you don't understand my religion. You don't understand the way people are in Nigeria. You don't understand the way people are in Hungary. You don't understand how people are in South America. You don't understand how people are in Mexico. You don't know how people are in Broken Branch, Arkansas. Listen, you were created to create, and someone frickin' talked you out of it. Someone talked you out of it. The dream stillers, the idiots, the non-believers talked you out of it. You know what the definition for me as a job is? A job is someone that created a way for you to stop dreaming. They took your freedom away. and you're willing to work for peanuts and give them your talent and your hours. And they took away your freedom. They took away your dream circle. So what else do we have here? You know, we understand the 6 human needs, right? So there's certainty. Do you realize, do you guys understand that if I showed you, and some of you have seen it, if I showed you the deposits that are going into my bank account, no, it's a corporate bank account where a CPA does the taxes, does the bookkeeping, pays my family. So it pays my wife. It pays my sons. So they can have the lifestyle that they've always dreamed about. They don't have to do something for money. They live for a living. They don't need to get a job for a living. They live for a living. That's what excites me. That's what gives me. And then I started making more money and I started helping out orphans. So in this is variety. Oh my God. Not only certainty, because people will always dream and they want to fulfill their dreams. I just got to go through a lot of freaking people to find those people. I got to go through a lot of people that are willing to stay focused and emotional about their vision, because a lack of vision is it makes you dead. It's like you're not living, you're a robot. Some people died when they graduated from school. They're just walking around like freaking zombies. It's so ridiculous. So, variety. I do a video every day. I talk to strangers every day. Every day I'm talking to strangers and sharing with them a theoretical example to get them to try to be emotional about getting their dreams. Like Joshua Daramella in Nigeria, all of a sudden he is able to purchase a piece of property and builds a house for his mom and his siblings. It's like you got to find out what people want and what they dream about, and then show them a theoretical example where we all work together. Just moving our buying power away from Walmart, Target, Costco, Amazon. Let's move some of that money. Let's take around $200 and just move it over with premium quality products. We're all on a movement. We're all on a cause. What else do I got here? Significance. Wow. Significance. How many of you have ever dreamt? And if you stop dreaming, you got to dream again. But how many of you would like to be significant? Significant to people that you know, that know you and love you. To think that people that I love have seen me stand on stages with tens of thousands of people achieving these rewards. The significance I've gotten from giving money to charities. I give so much money to charities, they want to give me awards for it. They want to recognize me. They want to give me appreciation and significance because I'm doing what average people won't frickin' do. And that's dream. And believe that I can get not only help 2,500 orphans, but 25,000, 250,000. I'm here for a short period in my life, and I need to make the biggest impact that I can make. Because when I'm not here and I'm not living anymore, the thing that's going to keep me alive and my legacy alive for children and grandchildren I've never met is them hearing about my name, them hearing about my story, where I went out and I inspired people, got them to believe, got them to dream. So connection. Oh my God. There's actually people out there that believe this. They believe this. They say this, and it's not true. I don't need to be connected. I'm just a homebody. I don't want to be connected to other people. Bullshit. The people that are bent on that lie and believe in that shit are the most unhappy, depressed people I know. Connection, relationships. When I first found Facebook, and first got on MySpace, I'm going, wow, I can get connected to thousands and thousands and thousands of people. Now, I know there's some idiots out there. I know there's some evil people out there. I know there's some people that are freaking whacked out. But there's people that are not. There's people that are givers. There's people that are my most loyal friends. I got friends that not only have time, but they have money. And if I needed them, they would be here for me and my family in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. How would you like to have a lot of people that not only were your friends, but they looked at you as being responsible for them making all these dreams come true for them and the people they love? That's a friend. So when all of a sudden, Facebook comes out and says, listen, you can connect with anyone in the world, I'm like, shut up. This is awesome. And I'm not going to allow the idiots and the losers and the evil people of the world to stop me from connecting with good people just like you. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. I can focus on losing or I can focus on winning. I can focus on being alone or I can focus on being connected, making a difference. Right? Then we got growth and contribution. I've talked about contribution. I love contributing. People ask me all the time, Robert, why do you keep doing videos? I love connecting. I love helping people. I'm looking for the hungry people so I can teach them to dream and believe that if this happened for me and happened for, hundreds of thousands of people that I've helped get an extra payday, money deposited into whatever account, so they can have a better, reliable vehicle, so they can live in a nicer area, so they can purchase things for people that they love, so they can have experiences, right? So the growth, all of us are just like the plant. So you don't have to tell a tree to grow, the grass to grow, the flower to grow. Everything has a natural growth about it. And if you're not growing, you're not connecting, you're not experiencing, you're not helping other people create memories, I can't imagine doing anything else. I don't know of another business model that allows me to find people with no money that lost their dreams, have no hope, and I can help them step by step, get involved for free, learn to go out and connect. Here's the crazy thing about what I do. You don't have to be good at this. You can find people and connect with people that are good at this. Are you kidding me? Don't have to learn how to do presentations. Don't need to learn how to do training. Don't need to learn how to answer questions. Nothing. Say as little as possible to as many people as you can, as fast as you can, and get them in the front of the people that know how to do it. So some of the things that I loved here, it's like I put on here, what do most people need? Let me just rattle these off, right? I never even thought about it. I could probably do this and then you guys can, or go to Chat GPT and put this in here. What do most people want? Happiness and contentment. See, one of the things that we want other than owning our own life is security, certainty, safety, not only for us, but the people that we love. Health and well-being. Oh my God. If I'm connected with companies and I can afford to pay for the best health care. There was an issue in my life where my son, Matthew, I don't know if he's on here, and there was some things that was happening with him. I could immediately go on the internet, find the very best person in the world that does this for celebrities and put my son on a first class air flight, fly him to where this doctor was, Dr. Amen, and let that doctor help my son. Wow. In fact, today that was a memory of me and my son in Seattle standing in front of the Amen Clinic. What can you guys put a value on that? Put a value on if something that people love, or maybe people that you don't love, you just know them. But if they need help, they need assistance, you can say, I got it. Take the time off. You got freedom. Spend the money. Go. Wow. Is that a little different from health and well-being for you? Of course, we already talked about love and belonging. You know what I mean? You want people to love you. Help them like nobody else has helped them. Don't train them. Point, guide, and direct them to people that can help them. Again, like I said, find people that are hungry and take them to a place they can be fed. Your job is not to learn this stuff and stop their growth. Golly, I'm just glad that I'm just happy that I understood. Wow, I don't know anything. If you looked at my bank account, you wouldn't talk to me again. Let me get you in front of someone that's got a freaking bank account. Yeah, I've never understood that. I guess I never will. I'll never understand why people that are undocumented and helping other people get what they want out of life, they've never done it for freaking anybody, but they feel their ego needs to step in the way and stop people's growth. Shame on you. That's bad karma. That's bad juju, as my wife would say. All right. Purpose and meaning. You guys see me when I'm on these videos. Man, I'm consistently always helping other people live dreams, get them to dream, and then turn those dreams into reality. It's the coolest thing in the world. We talked about security, freedom, achievement, and recognition. See, some of you people, again, it's like, if you're going to lie, stop doing it to yourself. I don't need anything. I don't need to lead by example. I don't need to try. Shut the F up. You're lying to yourself. I could take you on trips where when we get back, you're never the same. You're not the same person. Instantaneous transformation. Because I'd take you around people that would make you be grateful for every frickin' thing you have, everything that you've ever had. I'd get you around people that are so poverty that it would make your stomach ache. It will keep you up at night. Then you become motivated. There you go. Personal growth and learning, that's natural. If you always say, I'd like to learn to do that. I'd like to learn to do that. That is something the creator created within you, even if you don't believe in a creator. That's where that came from. Experiences. I mean, oh my God. Experiences. Here's a quick one for you. We fly in to a soccer stadium in a helicopter. Fly in on a helicopter, land in Peru at a soccer stadium. And there's so many people there that we got a stage like a concert, and half of this soccer stadium is filled with people that watch me and other people that I've helped speak on stage. Oh my God. I've always wanted to speak in front of tens of thousands of people. One time I went on a tour, bands go on tours. Taylor Swift goes on tour. I went on a 10-country tour. Every day I was in a different country and personally spoke in front of over 1 million people. And some of you are going, well, I don't want to do that. Find other people that want to do that, for the love of God. So we already talked about legacy, right? Comfort, and then fairness and justice. When I printed this, that really got me, because there's a lot of people out there right now that watch this video live or recorded, and it's like, where's the justice? Where's the fairness? I'm doing a model that I can teach you how to do where you can make a difference. See, this is a level playing field. Doesn't make a difference if you're young or old. It doesn't make a difference on your religion. It doesn't make a difference where the hell you live. Got people, whether you like them or not, like Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg, where their number one goal, the guys that own Google, their number one goal is to get one of these in every person's freaking hand. That's what they're doing right now. They know the way to build more customers and more people on their platforms. They got to give away free internet. So even though there might be a couple of billion people on the internet now, the wealthiest people on the planet are trying to get other people connected to Wi-Fi so I can teach them, so I can show them a business model where they're equal. Doesn't make a difference on your education. It doesn't make a difference on your religion or race. I've been doing this for 36 years. And the people that I've seen walk the stage, from teachers to doctors to college professors to lawyers, every profession in the world I've seen walk the stage, and they got freedom. See, they bought into being a professional, but they didn't realize that they wouldn't have a life. They didn't realize that they needed the efforts of other people. If you look at a lawyer or a doctor, you know what the dream is? The dream is to have your own practice with your name on it, and other people are trying to live their dreams. So you got freedom, you're playing golf, but you're making money because you're helping other people with their dreams. Huh? Think about that. You got an athlete that goes out there, and they're an athlete and they're the best for a certain amount of time. Even though it's less than 1%, some of these people, like, Tom Brady or Tiger Woods or that new young 19-year-old Coco that just won the US Open. See, there's these 1%ers, less than 1%, they're going to live their dreams anyway. But it's only for a small bit of time. What are they going to do after that? What if they're like Mike Tyson and didn't handle his money correctly? See, now Mike Tyson is making an impact in other people's lives, and he's more happy. He's more fulfilled than beating the crap out of somebody. Hang on 1 second. I'm sorry. I hope you guys are getting something out of this. All right. I'll go quickly here. Or maybe I won't. What are the most important human needs? Are you guys seeing? Don't you guys crack up? There's groups of people out there right now that are going, what do I sell? A membership to cheap products. Yes. All right. Whatever. All right. First, we got physical needs. We all know this: breathing, food, water, shelter, sleep. It's got sex on here. Hey, some people are like, I don't need that. All right. I believe you. I believe you. I just printed this out, not arguing. All right. Safety needs, personal security, financial security, health and well-being, mental health, and a safety net against accidents and illness. So that would, you not only need money to buy things, buy food, buy shelter, buy electricity, buy internet, but yet people say money's not important. Okay, another lie. Where is it? It's like, I don't need money. All I want to do is pass on debt to my kids. Brilliant. Congratulations. People, right? Don't get mad at me if you're one of these people. I'm spending my grandchildren's inheritance. Nice. Get a mortgage on your home and all of your property because you're massively in debt. So when you leave this planet, you make your children and people you love pay for your funeral. Nice. Nice. Good goal. Good goal. Good vision. Okay. Social needs, belonging, love, and friendship. I don't want to argue with you whether or not you need these. I just have not had these. Well, that got me because there was a long period of my life where I didn't belong anywhere. Just go from foster home to foster home. I didn't have any belonging. Didn't feel loved. Every time I moved, I had to create new friendships. And some of you want to think that this stuff isn't important. That's why you're having difficulty. Because this stuff is important. It's super important. But someone would rather talk about some stupid product, some freaking company, some stupid story about the owners. I got the best comp plan. I got the best system. It's like, come on. All right. Esteem needs. Esteem needs. Right? So, how many of you would like believing in oneself? Respect from others. Have other people respect you. It's like, wow, we needed this. We needed, something at the park, or we needed something in a school, or maybe the fire department, voluntary fire department needed something. And they're going, who in the hell? Who in the hell is that person? They just donated $50,000, $100,000 to the volunteer fire department. What? Pretty interesting after 9/11, huh? Yeah, yesterday. All right. Status, recognition, strength. Every one of us would love to fall in love with ourselves, feel like we're a miracle, right? So I would have never known about this damn book if it wasn't for someone that introduced it to 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 my mentor. He's like, Robert, man, your thinking's messed up. So to go from not having self-worth, not loving yourself, being an asshole because you had a chip on your shoulder, right fighter, know it all. To go from that to loving yourself, to being respectful to people, loving people unconditionally, making them feel like they're not judged, that they don't have to do anything to be connected with you. There you go. There you go. You know where I got that from? Getting emotional again. An orphan doesn't have anything. So if an orphan doesn't have anything, what do they want? They just want someone that gives a shit. They just want someone that says, you're enough. You're worth loving. You are a good person. You got a nice smile. You're a hard worker. Yeah, that stuff's important. And then, of course, it caused self-transcended needs. Like finding a cause and continue to find out how you can make a bigger impact and do stuff like that. Here's another one here. Okay, this one here is, what are the most important things in life? Now, a lot of these cross, so crazy. All right. Relationships and love, health, purpose and meaning, happiness and contentment, personal growth and learning, freedom. Wow. I don't think that anyone will ever stand until you're really free. When you get up, when you're done sleeping, you got nowhere to go unless you make a decision then or later on. Only time I've ever set my alarm clock is when Terry and I, because we live in Montana, our flights leave at like 6 in the morning if we're going anywhere in the world. So we got to leave early to get to a connector like Minneapolis or Salt Lake City or Atlanta. We got to get to one of those hubs to be able to go anywhere else in the world. So unfortunately, if you're going to make it there today, you got to leave early. I know what some of you are thinking, and I'm already there. If I, when I have my personal jet, my own pilot, co pilot, and flight attendant, then I'll have more freedom. Maybe not a goal of yours, but hey, I got a lot of years left, right? And so, spiritual and faith, right? Legacy, experiences, and again, security. I only have one other to show you, I believe. Yeah, here's this one here, right? And what does it say? Words for dream, vision, fantasy, illusion, daydream, hallucination, right? Nightmare. Some people are living a nightmare because they don't have any dreams. Some people say you're delusional, right? Aspiration, wish, hope. And so you guys get the point, right? So I want to end this video by saying this. When I started out this video saying, what do you sell? What do you sell? I'd rather have, and I will have, over 1 million people that are just average people just like me, that are doing a little bit each and every day by helping people get introduced to other people. And so we're all building a community. We're all building a movement, a cause marketing, where the brilliant people that came up with this concept would allow people like you and I to have these things that we never thought we could. That's what I sell. That's what I sell. And if I could wish anything for you, is now that you have the awareness, I pray that you would change your personal and your business philosophy, because that's the way you build a group of people, a following, become an influence, and help other people not only dream again, but actually achieve their dreams, turns dreams into reality. So if I can do it, you can do it. I love and appreciate you. I believe in you. I know you can do this because of all the people that have helped my entire life. And if no one's ever given you permission to be happy, fulfilled, um, whatever your definition of happiness and success and fulfillment is, if no one's given you permission to be able to get it, I will give you that permission, because my mentors and people that I stood on the shoulders of helped me get here. When you get clear on how to help people get an extra payday, to get money deposited into whatever thing they're using so they can use it to start paying for experiences and dreams and a better lifestyle for them or others, now you're just showing the plan. You're showing the theoreticals. So see you on the next video. I hope this helped you. Share this with people that I'm not saying what they're doing is wrong. I'm just saying that if it doesn't duplicate, maybe you should try something else. Maybe you should try doing what the first original thought people that created this business model were thinking. We're like, wow, I don't have to fill out an application. I don't have to check that box of saying, are you a convicted felon? I don't have to ask a boss, a supervisor, if I can take time off. I don't have to ask them for a raise. I get to make up my mind. The more people I help, the more money I make. Oh my God, this is genius. I can travel the world, help everyone everywhere, including Broken Branch, Arkansas. I get to do this on the internet worldwide. Wow. Wow. I want you, whether you like to or not, I want you to show up at the family reunion and your class reunion and have people go, "What the hell? What is going on?" And then they walk up to you and go, "What do you do?" And you say, "Hey, have you ever heard of those pyramid things?" "Yeah. Yeah, I have." "You ever heard the person at the top makes all the money?" "Yeah, I'm that person. I'm that person." I found people that told me that money comes from people by giving them value, that money doesn't come from a job, and that if you help other people get what they want, you get what you want. How many people have you helped in your life? That's where the less than 1% people live. And I know that you can be there if you choose to do it. So again, I love you. See you on the next video and bye for now.